This is your one and only 𝐈𝐸𝐸81 with your daily dose of video goodness, and today I'm going to tell you how to quickly and easily beat Jade the Vampire Hunter in V Rising. Let's get to it. First, let's talk about the gear and build that I am going to be using to show you how to do this. So I have the Merciless Hollow Fang set, the full set of it here, and then I am using the Misty Necklace. That is because it gives us the 15% to our ability cooldowns. Next is optional, and that is using the Enchanted Brew and the Brew of Ferocity. Now, I say it's optional because this is just going to make the fight go a little bit faster, but it's not necessary, and I won't be using it when I am showing you how to do it, but having these is always a good thing. So if you have them, pop one of each before you go into the fight. The weapon we are using is the General's Soul Reaper. You can see here, this is a gear level 18, gives us 18.5 physical power, 25% physical damage to undead. Neither of those things matter. What we are after is the spell power and the 5% spell critical strike chance. This weapon is a drop from a mini boss that patrols back and forth up here at the Church of the Damned. He looks like this. You may have to kill him a couple of times in order to get it to drop, and it's just like a little rune that drops. You use it and it gets you the recipe for the General Soul Reaper. Next, we're using 100% Scholar Blood. You can farm that over here at Dawnbreak Village. Right up in here, there is a bunch of scholars. There's also some scholars here in this church, and there is a patrol of scholars that will randomly show up in here and patrol in and out of this area. You can 100% get a 100% quality Scholar Blood unit at this location because that is where I've gotten mine for this video. So farm that until you've gotten the 100% Scholar Blood because it's extremely strong and it's going to help you a lot. As you can see, this is going to give us another 15% reduction to our cooldowns. So with the negative 15% ability cooldown reduction we get here, and the negative 15% ability cooldown reduction we get here, that's giving us a total of a 30% cooldown to our abilities. The spells we are using for this are very specific, and we're using them for very specific reasons. We're using Shadow Bolt as opposed to Chaos Volley. That is because it's easier to land one Shadow Bolt than it is to land two Chaos Volleys. And this does 200% of our spell power and damage. It hits like a truck. Next, we are using the Ward of the Damned. That is because it's easy to know when she is going to shoot, and this spawns skeletons which distract her and give us time to breathe. As for our dash, I'm using Veil of Frost. You can use whatever dash you want. I recommend Veil of Frost, however, because when you use it, you get a small shield, and it's just helpful. Last but not least, we're using Chaos Beam as our ultimate. Use whatever ultimate you want. We're not really going to be using an ultimate because we're going to very easily be able to beat her with these two abilities and the rest of the setup that we have here. Once you find her, the first thing you want to do is stalk her. Do not fight her as soon as you find her. You want to make sure that you find a spot to fight her where you're not going to be interrupted with random patrols on the road, and a spot where you have plenty of room to move around and your vision isn't obscured by random nonsense. You can see which way she is walking, and they usually stick to the same main road, so you can easily plan on where she's going to go, get ahead of her, and plan the spot for your attack. And as you can see here, I have my spot where I want to attack her. I know she's walking down this road and she's going to walk past this spot, so I get ready and I'm trying to clear this tree out and trying to clear some of the other trees out here so that I have room to be able to see her easily, but I ran out of time because she was walking a little faster than expected. But this is a perfect spot to fight her where I'm not going to be interrupted by other nonsense. Make sure you have voices on and listen for her cues. She'll say one shot, one kill. She's going to do that snipe shot. When she does that, that's an easy time to pop the shield because you have plenty of leeway there to know she's going to do it. Another one to keep an ear out for is the dance for me. When she says that, she's going to fire a ton of shots, and you can actually easily get max skeleton spawns when she does that. Another thing I want to point out is when she performs the one shot, one kill, she leads with that shot. So it's pretty easy to lead her in a direction and then quickly move back in the opposite direction, and she will fire and just completely miss you. And you can see me do that right here. Another great thing about the skeletons is they show you where she's at even when you can't see her. I could not see her there because she was behind the rock, but the skeleton was there, so I knew I could perform the attack with the Reaper and get some hits in on her. I do screw up a few points in this fight, and that's bound to happen, but for the most part, this is a pretty easy fight because she telegraphs everything that she's going to do. Even if you're not perfect and she does manage to get in a few hits in on you, you get back a decent amount of health when you hit her with the Shadow Bolt, and as you can see, she's pretty easy to bring down with this build. right, and that is it for this one. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Hopefully you found it helpful and informational. If you did, consider hitting the subscribe button and the notification bell so you can be notified when I upload other videos. I want to give an absolute massive shout out and thank you to my supporters on Patreon and my channel members for helping to keep these videos sponsor free. You are absolutely amazing people. If you would like to join my elite crew Patreon supporters, please check out the link in the description below. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a comment down below. Let me know what you thought. If you're shy, you don't like to comment, just hit that thumbs up button and show your support. Until next time, thanks for watching.